Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into something crucial for anyone who writes: the art of professional editing. This isn't just about fixing typos. It's about transforming your writing from good to truly excellent. We'll explore how editing acts as the bridge between your initial ideas and a polished, impactful final product. Our goal is to help you achieve clarity, precision, and real impact in everything you write. Let's uncover why editing is your secret weapon. So, why is editing your secret weapon? It's more than just correcting errors. It's about strengthening your arguments and making your message resonate. Even the best writers, the true professionals, understand that excellence comes from multiple iterations. This process offers a dual benefit. It sharpens your reading comprehension and significantly enhances your writing proficiency. Now, let's talk about how we can set ourselves up for this success. To truly unlock the power of editing, we need to set the stage for success. Your environment matters. Finding a quiet, well-lit space helps you focus deeply. There's also immense power in distance. Stepping away from your writing, even for a short while, gives you a fresh perspective. And remember, personalize your workflow. Experiment with editing on screen, on paper, or even by reading aloud to find what works best for you. This preparation is key to gaining that fresh perspective we're about to discuss. Gaining a fresh perspective is truly psychological. We often fall victim to the yellow dot effect, where focusing too intensely on one element makes us blind to others. That's why peer review is invaluable. A second pair of eyes will catch errors you've become blind to. Distance and a fresh look help reset your brain, allowing you to see what's actually on the page, not just what you intended to write. With this fresh perspective, we can now strategically examine our content and structure. Now, let's apply that fresh perspective through a strategic lens, focusing on content and structure. First, ensure alignment. Does your paper directly address the core assignment or question? Next, consider your thesis anchor. Every single paragraph should clearly support your main argument. Finally, pay close attention to flow and logic, using clear topic sentences and smooth transitions to guide your reader. This strategic review sets us up to polish for impact, focusing on style and grammar. Now that we've focused on the big picture of content and structure, let's zoom in on the details that truly polish your writing. This is where style and grammar elevate your work from good to exceptional. First, always prioritize clarity over complexity. We want to eliminate repetition and wordiness, making sure every single sentence has a purpose. Then we move to technical precision. This means meticulous attention to grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Finally, maintaining a professional tone is crucial. Your voice should be consistent and authoritative throughout the entire document. This attention to detail builds trust with your reader. And speaking of trust, let's talk about academic and professional integrity next. Building on that idea of trust, academic and professional integrity is non-negotiable. It's about giving credit where credit is due and upholding ethical standards. Mastering the APA standard for citations is key here. This ensures academic rigor in all your work. You also need to make sure your internal, in-text citations perfectly match your comprehensive reference lists. This consistency is vital. Proper referencing isn't just a rule. It's how you establish trust and authority in your work. Now, let's look at some practical ways to make this editing process more efficient. So, how can we make this detailed editing process more efficient and less daunting? These pro tips will help you catch what you might otherwise miss. Try reverse reading. Start from the last sentence and work backward. This breaks your brain's assumptions and helps you spot hidden errors. Another powerful technique is to vocalize your work. Read your writing out loud. Your ears often catch mistakes that your eyes simply gloss over. Finally, learn to recognize your own common mistakes. If you know you struggle with commas or sentence fragments, target those issues first. These strategies will save you time and improve your accuracy. Next, we'll see a case study that brings all these editing principles to life. Now, let's look at a real-world example of how these tips make a difference. This case study shows the power of careful editing, transforming a raw draft into something polished and professional. You can see how a few small changes in structure and technical details make a huge impact. It's about taking those initial ideas and refining them so they truly shine. This transformation isn't just about fixing errors. It's about building authority and clarity in your message. Next, we'll talk about how to apply these lessons with a practical checklist. Building on that transformation, here's a checklist to guide your editing process. This isn't just a list of things to do. It's a framework for excellence. You need to ensure your structure is solid, with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Your argument must be strong, supported by a clear thesis and focus topic sentences. And remember, style matters. Smooth transitions and varied vocabulary keep your readers engaged. Finally, accuracy is non-negotiable. Correct APA citations and zero typos are essential. This checklist will help you systematically elevate your writing, leading us to our final thoughts on achieving writing excellence. So, what's the ultimate takeaway from our discussion today? Editing is a continuous journey, not a one-time task. It's a process that demands patience, because quality writing takes time and effort. Ultimately, your writing is your brand, and precision in your communication reflects your professionalism. Embrace editing as an integral part of your writing life, and you'll consistently produce work that stands out.